getting sober, because it's a brain disease, it might look a little different. There are 3 C's that are talked about in the 12-step program for families. You didn't cause it, you can't control it, and you can't cure it. That helped me a lot. That helped me a lot. When I was working with my students and I would see this disease manifesting, I'd go, okay, like I'm not going to take anything they say to me personally, and I'm not going to be able to fix this thing, and I can't control the kid, but I cannot enable him, or I cannot enable her. What would that look like? That's about all I could do. A lot of people, when they have this disease in the family, they bear the weight of the world on their shoulders. They never give it away. They never ask for help. and they go to their grave like doing all this caretaking and being pretty miserable. But the good news is there's a whole lot of people out there in recovery. There's a whole lot of recovery available. There's a whole lot of help available if people just would choose to access it, because it's there. And it's given freely and it's given willingly, but therapy is not free. Okay, therapy is not free. Treatment is usually not free, though there is some treatment that is on a sliding fee, and maybe some places you can get into. But these hands helping you hold things up, these people working together on your behalf until you can stand on your own 2 feet, that's available. It's available to anybody who wants it. Got to want it, though. I think you also have to hurt bad enough to want it, to ask for the help. And sometimes we don't recognize that we hurt bad enough, and so we don't ask for help. So it's a systemic disease, and it needs systemic treatment. So like you can treat the alcoholic if the family doesn't get treated, and the alcoholic is treated and sober and goes back into the untreated family system, it can create all kinds of problems because their patterns haven't changed. They don't get it. They're angry. Trust me, they're angry and resentful. That's a given. Chemically dependent families, they have choices, and they can break those unhealthy norms and the patterns of the family. But if only one person breaks it, then again, they go back in that family, and it's going to be chaotic and it's going to be dysfunctional. And it doesn't matter why the roles were developed, they just don't have to be maintained. So I think you can get blue in the face asking why things are the way they are. But sometimes what we talk about is you can act your way into feeling right. You can act your way into thinking right if you take right action. So the programs of recovery talk about that a lot. Like, don't wait till you feel good to act right. Act right, you'll start feeling better. And I think in the early years of treatment, we dealt with feelings a lot. It took us a while to get to the behavior. I think now they look more at the behavior, and then feelings come along.